Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kat. I'm a 28-year-old cash stuffer and budgeter, and today we are working with $1,250. So what I'm gonna do is start by counting my money. This was a good week for both my husband and I's paycheck. So we definitely don't make this much money each week, but since we did, I'm able to put a lot of money towards my savings this week, so I'm really excited about that. 51, 52 plus 200. A lot of 20s. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20. Oh, I thought that I put all of those in order. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 88, and then 820 and 840. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 150. Okay. What is going on here? Okay, so 100 plus 200, and then 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80. Oh my goodness. Sorry, this is starting off at a great spot. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There we go. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Fantastic. So 1250. And I'm gonna grab my only cash that I have left over from tips this week. I got $2 and we just got a quarter back in our change. So I'm just gonna grab that. Oh, I forgot how heavy that is. I'm just gonna add that quarter in here. And then I'm gonna grab my weekly wallet. I have not gone grocery shopping yet, so we're gonna pull 200 out for groceries. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. Okay, dining out's not getting anything. Miscellaneous still has its 5 ones. So I'm going to take my 5 ones that I would put in here if I use them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to close this up. And then I'm going to take the 5 ones plus the 2 ones from my tips. So there's $7 here. And I'm going to add them to my cash savings jar. I count how much I add to this each week, but I don't keep track of how much is actually in the jar because I want to be surprised. So there's that. We started saving this after our trip in August, so it's been 2 months and it's looking pretty good already. I try to put at least $5 in there a week. All right, so starting with our monthly expenses. All right, so rent is getting $150. So rent has 1, 2, 250, 300. And then internet's getting 25. Okay, so internet has 20, 40, 45, and 50. Phone is getting 25 as well. Phone has 20, 40, 45, and 50. Utilities gain 25 as well. Right, so utilities has 20, 40, 45, and 50. Insurance is not gaining stuff this week. Trainers gain 25. Okay, so trainer has 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, and 100. Credit cards not getting stuff this week, and entertainment getting 15. Okay, so entertainment has 10, 20, 25, and 30. Perfect. So our monthly fixed expenses is done. Up next is our Us binder. I'm excited to start putting money into here because we haven't been able to put money into a lot of these envelopes in a while. So debt is getting $50. Let me try and sort this out a little bit better. Okay, so I can still write. All right, so debt is getting $50, and that's all that's in there. It's going to get a 50. And then emergency is getting 20. So emergency has 20, 35. Six months ahead is getting 10 or 20. And so 6 months ahead has 20, 30, 35. And then medical is getting 10, and that's all that's in there. And then if you're new here, or if it's been a while, I'm gonna go through my other envelopes that are in these binders just to give a little refresher. Date night and furniture are not getting stuffed. Okay, moving along to my travel binder. Airfare is getting 30. And then airfare has 100 in my high yield savings account, 150, 170, 190, 200, 205. Right? 100, 150, 170, 190, 205. Hotel is getting 50. Okay, so hotel has 100 in my high yield savings account. And 50, 100, or 200, and then 220. So hotel has 220. And transportation is getting 10. So transportation has $60. Fun is getting $5. So fun has 20, 35. Food and drink is getting 5 as well. So it's gonna have 25. And then tips is getting skipped this week. That's the last envelope in this binder. Moving along to my husband's binder. All right, so hair is getting skipped, car is getting skipped, anniversary is getting $10. The trip that we're planning on going is for our anniversary, so we're not putting much into our anniversary fund, but this is just if we want to get each other something extra. So there's $30 in his anniversary. And then this Christmas is getting 100. $20, $40, $60, $81. Perfect. So his Christmas fund has $100, $150, $200, $20, $40, $60, $80. I'm gonna have to redo that, sorry. 1, 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 420, 440, 460, 470, 480, 490, 495, 496. Okay, and then birthday's getting skipped, and so is personal. Up next is my binder. All right, so Luna's getting skipped. She's got enough food. This is mainly just for her food. Luna Emergency, this is things like vet and medications and all that. She's getting 80 because she needs to get her teeth cleaned soon. 20, 40, 60, 80. They quoted me about 1,000 because they have to put her under, give her meds, give her blood tests, all that fun stuff. And then car's getting skipped. Anniversary is getting 10 because I try to put the same amount into both of our envelopes. Okay, so there's 30. And then birthday's getting skipped. Christmas, I'm putting 100 into my fund. I have less than he does just because I have been spending money on Christmas already. So 20, 40, 60, 81. And then so Christmas has 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 140, and 150. Tattoos is getting 50. 20, 40, 45, 50. So tattoos now has 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86. And then personal is getting skipped. And then up next is my business binder. Since I got paid from my part-time job, I take 10% out extra for taxes. So we're adding 30 this week. Okay, so taxes has 100 in my high yield savings account, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, A1, A2, A3, and A4. So 184. And then we're not stuffing anything else in this binder, but I have supplies, giveaways, and editor. And then up next is our future binder. All right, so in future, everything's getting stuffed in here this week, so that is exciting. So $10 savings is getting 20. And so $10 savings has 100 in the high yield savings account, 20 and 30, so 130. And we can color in 2 stars on our savings tracker. The savings tracker is from Sav Saves on Etsy and YouTube. Anything that I use from other creators are down in the description. All right, so we get to color in 2 stars. All right, so that is all done. Sorry if you heard all that. I just knocked over a bunch of stuff. I need to clean my office. All right, and then Dream Home is getting $10. is to purchase our first home. Okay, so dream home has 50, 60, 70, 75, 76, and 77. And then I have a coloring savings tracker for my future home. And I actually sell this tracker coloring page on my Etsy. That's in the description below as well. This is my biggest bestseller. Let's see, $10. So let's get started on one of these windows. I want to try and get a bunch of different spots all around done so that the picture starts to come through. Perfect. Okay, up next is mortgage. This is just to create a buffer for when we eventually do buy a house. And mortgage only has 20, 30, 31, and 32. Which is not a lot for either this or buying a home, but hey, everyone's got to start somewhere. Car maintenance is getting 20. Car maintenance has 40. Retirement is getting $10. So retirement has 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 105, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 110, which is exciting. And the new place gets 20. We're signing another year at our current place, so that gives us enough time to save up for our next place that we want to move to. So new place has 100 in the high yield savings account, 20, 30, and 5, so 135. And I'm excited to start this envelope off with $10. So I made this envelope a little too small. I'll just have to redo it eventually. For the time being, it works, kind of. Come on. It's my first time using this envelope, so that could be also the issue. So, all right. So that envelope is all, the binder's all done. And then last but not least is my baby binder. I am not pregnant and we do not have any kids yet. This is just saving up for the future. Right. Science is getting 50. If you're new here, we have to use IVF in order to have a baby. So this is just saving towards all the fertility treatments, tests, all that. So $50. Went into science. So science has 50, 100, 120, 130, 131, and 132. Nowhere near what I need, but that's better than 0. Education is getting 15. Okay, education has 50, 70, ooh, that 20 is gonna rip. 50, 70, 80, 85, and 90. Dreams game. Oh, and I forgot I have my tracker for education. I just made this little path to success tracker. It's to save 350 each week that I want to stuff education. I just look to see what the next little roadblock is, and I saved that. Let's see, what color? Let's do red. And this is the education fund is so that I can send them to a Montessori private preschool and regular school. And then if they decide to go to college, they will have money in their education fund as well for that. Dreams is gained 15. Dreams is for things like their future home, their future car, if they decide to get married, all of that. So I just want to be able to get a good fund for them going already. So Dreams has 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, and 70. Since we're nowhere near having our first child, I think this is a good start. Once we do, we know that there's a baby on the way and we do have our babies, I will start, saving more money into these. But for the time being, I think a little bit here and there is perfect. And then nursery is getting 10. So nursery is 20, 30, 40. And then the last is supplies, and that's getting 10 as well. Okay, so supplies has 20, 40, 50, 60, and 5. Fantastic. All right, so that is it for our cash stuffing this week. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. I had a lot of fun being able to add a bunch of money to a bunch of envelopes that we don't really get to stuff, and I'm loving watching everything slowly grow. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.